All right, y'all. So the resident employee guy saw me in the parking lot Friday and told me the office was mad that I haven't come in to do the recertification for my lease. Now, normally they put handy dandy letters on the door. They didn't put one up for the recertification. So I had no fucking clue. So I told him I'd go in there Monday, and I overslept and didn't go in until today, Wednesday, where the lady at the office said she pushed it through. Now, I come home, get off of work, 38 degrees outside, and I see them asking, did you forget you owe $44? Your rent is $597. I will no longer be able to remove late fees. Now, I've had a history with these apartments of being late. I was paying that $50 late fee until the manager at the office realized I was only getting fined $50. She said, your late fee's only $50? I said, yes, it's always been $50. And so they bumped it up to $100. So all year I've been paying an extra $100 because I'm late every month. Well, about 3 years ago, we had a young lady ask for a referral. A young church girl asked for a referral where they had signs up that said $350 off rent for 5 months with a referral. Fast forward to March, April, I go in the office and I'm like, hey, I noticed the young lady I referred, you guys moved her 30 steps from my building. That $350 off rent for 5 months. I had to go in there 3 times and request my $350 off rent for 5 months for the referral, because that's the only reason I referred her. They gave me $350 off rent for 1 month. Now I come home to your rent is $597. My rent has been $575 for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 months. When I moved in when I was 21, I moved in based on income, and my rent was $460. I wasn't late. I was on time. It was affordable. Fast forward to me being 29, going on 30. They've raised my rent $137. Great. So did you forget you owe $44? Yes, ma'am, the fuck I did forget, because no one put a handy dandy note on my door to let me know that the rent was going up from $575 to $597. So yes, ma'am, I did forget. They didn't mention that when I went in the office 2 days late to sign my recertification this morning. But I get this handy dandy note, probably from the resident employee. I get this handy dandy note. It says your rent is $597. It's right handwriting is ugly anyway. I don't even give a fuck. Does this say remove or film? Anyways, it got a white hand on here. Well, I can't get a black finger on my... They said the whites run this side of town, man. Just a reminder to do your due diligence. So yeah, they didn't put a recertification note on my door, and the resident employee said the office is mad. I told him I'd be in there Monday, but I overslept. I got other shit to do. I'm almost late to work every day. I'm trying to better that. You see, y'all, the devil will try to test your hand by running your pockets. They keep adding my rent. They keep adding more $20 to the rent. Like I'm talking about the garbage disposal don't work in this motherfucker. It ain't worked for a couple months. Every door has a covering on the bottom of it, except my door. Since I moved in, there's no bottom door covering on my door. I put a sheet in front of my door. I need a battery for this motherfucking smoke detector. My washer and dryer is 8 to 9 years old. But they mad I didn't come recertify They don't have my new number, so they couldn't call me. But usually when I get eviction notices, they usually just slap it on the door like this handy dandy little note. But they didn't put a note on my door for the recertification. They didn't put a note on my door to let me know that the rent was increasing. But they're saying, did you forget? Did you forget to tell me I was adding an additional $20-something to the... So my rent went from $575 to $597. Now y'all may be thinking, nigga, your rent cheap as fuck. Well, listen, y'all, I work at the Marriott, where the guests don't really tip. And the raises don't really come in as often. I'd like to say I live a life of poverty. But my apartment, shout out to my apartments, man. They sent a note that said, did you forget you owe $44? Now I'm going to go pay them this shitty $44 because I got it. And apparently rent is $597. And I haven't been late in 3 months. So they probably like, fuck, this nigga ain't late no more. We ain't getting that extra 100. Yeah, y'all, I'm going to go on this 6-minute, 7-minute rant because I don't understand. So I'm going to go in there in the morning and put in these 5 work orders and they're going to hate me even more. But it's like, damn, bro. Y'all finally getting rent on time. I'm not paying that $100 late fee. I'm talking about I literally got a 75-cent raise at work yesterday. It seems like every time I get a raise at work, these niggas come for that quarter, nigga. They coming for that 75 cent. I don't know if they getting a motherfucking update from my manager and they like, you know what, he just got a 75-cent raise. Raise it $20. But you know what, man, I'm gonna cut this rent off because they didn't give me the $350 off rent for 5 months like they sign said. The church girl been out in my apartments for 3 years, 3 summers. Finally, they gave me $350 off for one month. They said we can't give them $350 off for 5 months, even though our sign said it. But I didn't have a picture of their sign that they had posted up for 3 years. Y'all see how they do us, man? Even when I'm paying on time, they said, did you forget you owe $44? Well, I gave y'all $575. Let's do some simple math here. $575, that 5 make 80. 17 plus 5 is 22. So they trying to charge me 2 months. They trying to say for the last 2 months when I've been paying $575 that my rent was $597. For the last 2 months I done paid on time. Last 3 months I done paid on time. These niggas said, hold up. He gave us $575 last month and this month. Y'all, this is a fourth wall break because I didn't understand where this 44 was going to. And my favorite number is 22. Y'all won't believe this, man. They raised my rent $22. They raised my rent $22. My favorite number. Put a white hand on the paper. Just a reminder, did you forget you owe $44? I think they forgot to tell me the rent went up $22. I'm pretty sure they forgot to tell me that. I'm pretty sure they mad about this recertification, me not signing it on Monday because I was asleep. Because I'm working at the Marriott in the cold. They're fucking underpaid and undervalued. I got a 75-cent raise yesterday. I thought I was getting wrote up when my manager walked up with that paper. I'm like, man, I ain't even do shit to get wrote up. What the fuck this nigga doing with this paper? He was like, it's evaluation time. I'm like, again? These niggas gave me a $1.25 raise like 6-7 months ago. I was shocked at that. All my Marriott raises for the last 7-8 years been 10 cent, 15 cent. Cause we on the tip scale as valets. Well, the valets, we all got kicked off, furloughed. And they brought me back last July to just do the shuttle. Ain't no valet no more, nigga. Park your own car, sir. You got 2 options to park your own car. But anyway, so I'm up $2 this year in raises. And I come home after a long day in 30, 40 degree weather. These niggas said, hold on, last month you didn't pay that extra 22 and this month you... Well, I thought my rent was $575, man. No one said a word that it was going up $22 for some reason. They're gonna be mad at me when I come in there in the morning like, I didn't get a letter on the door that said it was going up $22. I'm gonna say, I didn't get a letter on the door for the recertification either. But I'm gonna tell them the resident employee guy said y'all was mad on Friday. And I did tell him I was gonna go in there on Monday, but look, I was asleep and I would have been late to work if I went in there. So y'all, this is life living at West Park Apartments. Hey, it's tall ceilings here, but just don't even move in, y'all. If I wash my hoodie in the wash machine, it starts punching like the Hulk once the hoodie get wet. Like, I can't even wash a towel in my house. I can wash shirts, boxers, and socks. Shirts, boxers, and socks. My wash machine is 8 to 9 years old. When I asked them about a year ago, could I get a new wash machine and dryer? The maintenance guy came in here and unplugged. He did this shit in front of me. He unplugged the wash machine, plugged it in and said, you're good. But my wash machine only let me wash cold. I can't use no hot water, apparently. So, man, y'all, this is life at West Park Apartments, man. This is going on the YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube. Y'all, go listen to my album, Fluke Wayne, so I can get some streams to pay this additional $44. My publishing checks, thankfully, are shitting on this number right here. So, Left My Ex in Vegas will continue to pay this rent. Shout out to everybody that streamed my album, man. I want to thank y'all. If y'all been fucking with me all these years, I dropped the album in 2014 that we can't speak of because I took a hiatus for 4 years and I came back in 2018 and I said, I got to get this music out. Fast forward to 2022 in December, they didn't raise my rent $22, my favorite number. Apparently, it's been this price for the last 2 months since they won $44. Didn't nobody put no note on my door to tell me the rent went up. Didn't nobody put no note on my door to tell me a recertification was necessary. I'm not keeping track of the months to know that it's time to recertify. I'm not that organized. These apartments don't have my new number because fuck these niggas. So, no, I did not forget. I simply was never told that my rent went up $22. So, y'all, shout out to the YouTube. Go stream Fluke Wayne. I'm about to probably go drink because I was going to go to sleep and take a shower and clean up. But you know what? They just pissed me off with this shit. So, I might need a shot. So, y'all holla at your boy, Big Jeans, Fluke Wayne, Hood News.